Are you stressed? Do you think so much about the future that the present becomes nothing more than a means to get there? Do you see the current moment as an obstacle that needs to be overcome? Stress happens because we are in the present, but we wish to be in the future. This creates an internal division that tears a person apart. To create and live with this division is madness. The fact that everyone does this does not make anyone less insane. Since the future never arrives, this way of living is futile. It generates a constant sense of discomfort, tension, and dissatisfaction. Right now, turn your attention to the now. Unhappiness is created whenever you're out of alignment with the present moment. All negativity arises from an accumulation of psychological time and the denial of the present. Discomfort, anxiety, tension, stress, worry, all forms of fear, are caused by too much future and not enough presence. Guilt, regret, resentment, grievances, sadness, bitterness, all forms of non-forgiveness are caused by too much past and not enough presence. Right now, focus on the now. What does it mean to focus on the now? Focusing on the now doesn't mean denying what's necessary in your life. It means recognizing what's truly important. Focusing on the now doesn't mean saying, I won't worry anymore because only the now exists. That's not it. It's about seeing what's important and making the now your friend, not your enemy. Recognize and respect this moment. When the now becomes the foundation and the main focus of your life, everything begins to flow with ease. Don't resist the present moment. Break the old pattern of denial and resistance to the present moment. Stop living in psychological time. Make it a practice to stop focusing your attention on the past and future whenever they are not necessary. In everyday life, step out of the dimension of time as much as possible. If you find it hard to enter the now directly, start by observing the mind's habitual tendency to escape from it. You'll see that the future is usually imagined as either better or worse in the present. If the imagined future is better, it gives you hope. If it's worse, it creates anxiety. In both cases, it's an illusion. Turn your attention to the now. The now is the only reality. If you are not living this moment, you are not really living. The now is the only place where life can be found. Feel the life in your body. This roots you in the present. At first glance, the present moment may seem like just one of many moments in your life. Each day appears to consist of thousands of moments in which different things happen. But if you look more deeply, you will discover that there is only one moment, the now. Isn't life always this moment? This exact moment, the now, is the only thing you can never escape from. The now is the only constant in your life, no matter what happens. And no matter how much your life changes, one thing is certain, it is always now. If it's impossible to escape the now, why not embrace it and treat it well? Accept the now. When you become friends with the present moment, when you establish a good relationship with it, you feel at ease in any situation. But when you're not at ease in the now, you carry discomfort with you wherever you go. Try not to project yourself into the future. Don't resist the present. Do not seek peace elsewhere. Don't look for another state beyond the one you are in now. Otherwise, you will create internal conflict and unconscious resistance. Forgive yourself for not being at peace. The moment you completely accept your non-peace, it transforms into peace. Anything you fully accept will take you to peace. This is the miracle of surrender. Right now, surrender to the now. The now is as it is. This present moment is as it is, always. The now is as it is because it cannot be any other way. Can you let this moment be exactly as it is? And what if it's a situation you can do something about? How can I allow it to exist and change it at the same time? Do what you need to do. Meanwhile, accept what is. Perhaps you think I'm telling you, enjoy the moment. Be happy. That's not it. I'm telling you to accept this moment just as it is. That is enough. Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs. This was written 2,000 years ago by Marcus Aurelius, an extraordinary man who, besides being powerful, possessed great wisdom. Right now, can you accept what's happening? If you can accept this moment just as it is, it will give you a glimpse of an inner state that is free from external conditions. The state of true, deep peace, acceptance and inner freedom. For us, the mind and resistance are the same. Accepting what happens immediately frees us from the mind's control and restores our connection with being. As a result, the ego's usual motivations for action, such as fear, greed, control, and defense, will no longer work. When we fully accept the moment, the compulsion to think loosens, being replaced by an awakened serenity. We become fully aware, yet the mind is not labeling the moment. The state of inner non-resistance opens the door to an unconditioned consciousness that is infinitely greater than the human mind. When you say yes to things as they are, you align yourself with the power and intelligence of life itself. Only then can you become an agent of positive change in the world. When you start paying attention to the now, a state of alertness arises. It's as if you wake up from a dream. The dream of thought, the dream of the past and future. Everything becomes clear and simple. There's no more room to create problems. There is only this moment, just as it is. No matter how long the journey seems, there will never be more than this. One step, one breath, one moment, now.